Happy Wednesday. It is a very beautiful day. It's nice and warm. It will not be that way in a little bit. So today I'm multitasking because normally I cheat and I make my videos on Monday or Tuesday, and then I edit and have them already ready to post on Wednesday. So now I'm here Wednesday afternoon. No video is ready, and I also have to get feed ready for my horses. So while I'm talking about things that you can be doing to get ready for garden, I'm going to be fixing the horses' feed up. So if you have not done so already, order you some seeds. If you're on the fence about whether you should order an heirloom seed or a hybrid seed, here's your main reason on why you would get one or the other. So, an heirloom seed is one in which you can save year to year. So you start your plant, and you grow all these nice vegetables, and then at the end of the season you can let some go to seed and save those seeds. If you can do it properly, you will be able to use those seeds year after year and never have to buy seeds again. That would be for an heirloom. Hybrid would be if you want to grow a certain variety that you know has a difficult time making it in your zone. So, for example, we're in zone 7B in North Alabama, and in zone 7B you have a lot of disease pressure, and I'm really hoping the audio of this doesn't later. Hopefully it won't be bad. It's too late now. Anyway, you have a lot of disease pressure in the summertime. There's just no way around it. You will fight diseases for your plants. You're also going to fight pests. So when you're deciding whether or not you want a hybrid or an heirloom, that is something you need to take into consideration. So if you are going to get potatoes, the most popular potato for our area is the Kennebec. It is a plain white potato. But when you go to the thing, it will say this, Kennebec, when you go to the co-op. There's also red potatoes you can get. That is the two varieties that we have grown and that we are growing. We purchased those from the Jackson County Co-op. We bought a lot, like 100 pounds, and we paid $20 for a 50-pound bag. You have potatoes in your house. So, potatoes in the store, most of the time are sprayed with something, treated with something so that they don't form eyes. Okay? These are store potatoes. And they've been around long enough to start forming eyes. Now, it just inhibits to an extent. So, they will eventually form eyes. And they'll eventually be able to be planted. You just have to wait a little bit longer. So, seed potatoes are not treated to stop the growth of new potatoes. So, this potato is one that you can use. If it's got it in your pantry and you've got some potatoes, you can grow them. Now, in the next week, I will start cutting all of my potatoes into smaller pieces. So I will not plant this whole entire potato because I want to get the most bang for my buck. And if my buck happens to be potatoes I forgot about later and I need to use them, I'm gonna cut them in half. So this one I would cut straight down the middle, okay? Just make sure it has a good size eye, okay? This potato, it's got several pieces. I would still only cut it into 2. And then I'm gonna let it set till it kind of turns brown on the outside. And usually that's about a week by the time I get done cutting them all in half after work. So, and then we start preparing our ground. So you can do potatoes in the ground or you can do them in pots. Either one is fine. So let's go look at our plants. Gracious, it is so bright in here. And let's see. So we have 2, if you can see them, 2 little seedlings. And so once I start seeing sprouts, I start pulling off my plastic for my plants. If I don't see anything, or if I look and my dirt looks kind of dry, then I'm going to wet it down and then cover it back up. But for the most part, these do a really great job at keeping the moisture in. Temperature conditions for us have not been ideal. In here, we've had really cold. Today got really hot, and we should have vented today. But I do have hope because I have 2 little babies, and so I know the others will not be far behind. If you have any questions, let me know. We still have trays for sale, like a lot of trays. So if you still need trays, send me a message and I will hook you up. And I think that is it for today. Decide where you're gonna get your potatoes. Get your potatoes. Start cutting your potatoes. That's what we're gonna start doing in the next week or so. And actually, I hope to actually get my potatoes cut by Sunday or Monday. And thanks for watching Farming After Hours. I need my cameraman. He keeps me on track. Gracious, it's never too early.